Hey lovers, my name is Air and welcome to Pretty Positive. On this channel, we talk about beauty, tarot, the law of attraction, and all things self-care for the body and spirit. Welcome to your October 2020 reading, you guys. So as per my poll on Instagram and on Facebook, I asked if you guys wanted me to stick with a general spread like I always do these past couple of months, or do you want to try something new with me, which is a love reading. And majority of those of you who answered on my stories on Instagram and Facebook said that you wanted me to do a love reading. So here I am today. The reason that I asked this thing in the first place is because it's Libra season. So happy birthday, Libras. And Libras are associated with the 7th house of one-on-one partnerships, commonly also romantic relationships. All right. So today I'm going to try to look into those energies for you. So the format of the readings this month is I'll do a short general message for everybody because there were still a lot of you who wanted to tune into general messages. And then we're going to go into a single spread and then a couples or coupled energy spread. The reason why I make this sort of distinction is because we may be technically single, but our energies are entwined with another person. In that case, if that is you, right, I recommend you to choose the couple spread instead of the single spread. All right. So the single spread is for persons who have like zero options, like me, like completely single, not talking to anybody, but also desiring to know what's going to happen in the future or what kind of energies we're dealing with at this point in time when trying to manifest a soulmate or trying to manifest like a one-on-one partnership with another person. Okay, so again, the singles reading is for those of us who are very, very single. Then the couple spread is for anybody who is in a committed relationship or somebody who can be technically single, but as in like the status lang is single, but you are talking to somebody, you're inquiring about another energy, you're inquiring about a connection that you have with another person. Okay, so it doesn't energy does not work on technicalities. All right, when it's entwined with another energy, even if you haven't had the talk yet or whatever the case may be, you're still coupled energy. Okay, so I thought it was very important to make that little distinction there. So with all of this said, let's get into your reading, you guys. Hey Virgo, welcome to your reading with me for October 2020. So the timestamps for the general reading, the single spread, and the couple spread are going to be in the description box. But if you want to join me for a short meditation to clear the energy, yours and mine, just close your eyes and take some deep breaths with me. Inhale. Thank you, Spirit. To source or angels or spirit guides or ancestors and the beings of love and light who are in the non-physical to help us align with their highest and greatest good, please show me what Virgo needs to know right now for October 2020. Show me what Virgo needs to know for October 2020. Show me what... Oh, okay. Show me what Virgo needs to know. One more. What does Virgo need to know for October 2020? Okay. Alright, at the bottom of the deck here, you have the Emperor in the reverse. So this is telling me a couple of things. First off, that you may be dealing with a strong masculine energy around you. It may be a boss, it may be a father figure. It doesn't necessarily have to be a male, but it's just this strong energy that kind of is a leader figure in your life. Okay, so I feel like actually I feel like you might be working with this person with the other cards here. But if that's not the case, it's just somebody in your energy that feels kind of stifling. Somebody who probably feels like they are controlling you, or they have a set of rules that they expect you to adhere to. Something like this, okay? Now, I feel like in this situation, you are wanting to leave, with the Five of Pentacles here and the Eight of Cups. I feel like you kind of want to leave the situation, but also there's something holding you back. I feel like if this is a job situation, obviously it's hard to leave a job right now, right? With everything that's going on, it's like, if you have a job at all is a good thing. So, I feel like you are thinking about walking away from the situation because of this energy. Um, it could also be that this this job is not paying you enough, or this situation is kind of making you feel left out in the cold in some shape or form. So if that is a work situation, that's what's going on. But if it's a love situation, maybe you are feeling controlled in a situation. You don't, or you don't in this connection, and you don't feel like you're really happy in this connection anymore. Okay, so that's for some of you. But there's a strong energy here, and like whichever message resonates here with you, you have the Eight of um cups here in your advice part. Okay, so this is telling me that it could probably be good for you to walk away from the situation. It's possible that you will end up going back to the situation eventually with the Six of Cups here, but I feel like you need some time alone. You need some distance from the situation, from this person, from this connection. Okay, you need the time out. It doesn't, unless you wanted to, but it doesn't mean that you have to leave permanently. Maybe you just need to take some time to yourself and really reevaluate things. And Virgo usually benefits from that. Your card in the tarot is the Hermit. So it's like you need this time to retreat into your own energy, to pull back your energy from other situations, and sort of get to know yourself again. Okay, so I feel like that could be benefiting you in October 2020. Now you have here the Six of Cups coming out in the upright. So this is telling me that if you do decide to go back to this past situation, it's going to turn out well. It's like you just needed some time to remember that this is what you really want, despite of all of the things that are going on. Okay. It also tells me that it will benefit you if you go back to the things that really make you happy, like the unadulterated kind of happiness. Do you want? Okay, I'm also picking up on some creative endeavors here. Maybe you want to start a business where you make something with your hands, or something that you have been fascinated with since you were little, and you kind of want to look more into that. That's also something that you might want to look at in October 2020. But overall, here, I feel like the general message for you is to take some time off to yourself, retreat into your own energy and reevaluate things. I feel like you're going to make a decision about whether you want to stay, or you want to go back to the situation, or do you want to move on like permanently. Now the choice is ultimately yours, definitely. And I don't see them here really showing that in October 2020 you will have to make this permanent decision. But for now, you're being asked to take a step back and to look into who you really are. Look at your inner child also. Look at what you really want out of life. And the way you do that is to kind of pull your energy away from other things and other people for a while. Okay, so this is your general message, Virgos. Now we get into the single spread. So this is for you if you're not talking to anybody, you don't have any romantic like prospects or anything. You just are curious about what energies are playing out in your life for October 2020, in your love life for October 2020. So, Spirit, can you show me the general energy of the single Virgos? Show me the general energy of the single Virgos, please. The energy of the single Virgos. Show me what's going on for the single Virgos. General energy. Okay, that kind of wanna come out. Show me what they need to work on, please. Show me what they need to work on. Ooh, okay. Show me what they need to show me what they need to know, please, for October 2020. Show me what the okay. Show me what has happened in the past. What happened in the past that's affecting this situation. Okay. Show me what's the future energy is gonna be like. Show me what the future energy is gonna be like, please. Okay. Okay, so this is good. I feel like you're in a situation or in a part of your life where you're trying to heal and you're just about ready to move on permanently from something that has hurt you in the past. Yeah, oh my gosh, did I just say that? You have the Eight of Cups here, which is moving on from something that did not serve you emotionally, you know, something that has hurt you, even if you spent a lot of your time and energy in this situation, in this relationship in the past, and it's sort of like you invested a lot but you didn't get a lot in return as well. So then what are you supposed to do? Then you just leave the situation, right? So I feel like you're healing from something like this that has happened in the past. Yeah, it could have been a very unequal relationship, an equal give and take. You know, maybe you were the giver in the situation. You're like, hey, okay, I can't give anymore. I have to leave the situation and I have to recover. I have to fill my cups again on my own, you know? So I feel like this is something that is affecting your current love life here, your energy for October 2020. So you have here in the middle, you have the Five of Wands. So this is telling me that there might be some inner conflict that's going on within you. I don't really feel like you are in conflict with another person directly. And I don't feel like you're telling people about your problems because that's not really how you roll, Virgo. At least the Virgos I know, right? Um, so there's this inner conflict here about I feel it's an inner conflict about what love means to you. In the past you have been hurt. You see, you have the Three of Swords here, which talks about heartbreak, but also like it's teaching you that heartbreak is temporary, but I'll get to this later. Going back to your general energy here, it's like you are in conflict with yourself. It's like, do I even believe in love anymore? Like, I kind of want love, but I don't really believe that it exists. For example, you know, maybe this is something that you say to yourself. You also have this negative self-talk, I feel, about your worthiness of a true love. You're like maybe blaming yourself for the way that things turned out in the past. Like, it's my fault. It's my fault that I let myself be used like that. You know, it's my fault. I gave so much to the connection and nobody forced me to do that. I just did it on my own. And you're like blaming yourself. I am hearing this internal monologue of self-blame. So I feel like that's what the what you call this, the general energy is about. Like, you're beating yourself up about what happened in the past. You're beating yourself up about your imperfections as a lover. And like, everybody has that. Everybody is imperfect in some way. There's nobody on this planet who is completely perfect, flawless in every way, shape, and form, you know. So I feel like what you need to work on here is to be easy on yourself. You have the Tower here, and I feel like this situation has been really rough on you, to be honest. And the best thing that you can do for yourself is to be kind to yourself, because like, this is some kind of harsh energy. Really, it's an ending. It probably shook up your world, you know. Maybe you were with this person for a while. Maybe you have invested a lot of yourself to this person. in this situation, and suddenly it all became nothing. I'm hearing poof. Ano? Poof, it became Coco Crunch. That's so weird, but maybe you say this, or you mean it as a joke or something, or maybe you had Coco Crunch this morning. I don't know. But I just got that message. So it may be confirmation for some of you. But really, this is about like working on moving on from this tower moment. This is appearing in the position in your spread that talks about um, what you need to work on. So I feel like if you have not yet completely accepted that this thing has ended and it's no longer part of your life, um, that's what you need to work on. Also, to look on the bright side of the situation. Like, there's a reason. There's always a reason why things don't work out. And I feel like there's really a lesson here to be learned from that past connection, that past thing that broke your heart, okay? The tower is like a storm. It, it cleanses the dirty streets or whatever. It's a good kind of change, and it usually arrives at a time when you feel stuck. So there, it may have been a situation that you kind of hesitated to walk away from, and then something happened and it all came crashing down. But it's always for your highest and greatest good. Okay, and I feel like if you are having difficulty coming to terms that it did happen for your highest and greatest good, then that is something that you need to work on, because spirit wants you to know that true love exists. So some of you may be cynics and you don't believe in love anymore and all of these things, but this is appearing in the position of what you need to know about the situation, what do you need to know about your love life. And the lovers talks about soulmates, it talks about true love, it talks about equal give and take, a really compatible pair here. And maybe you don't believe that something like this exists anymore, and this is spirit's way of showing you today that true love does exist. The the planet is crawling with people who are going to be good to you. It's crawling with people who are compatible with you. Okay, if you believe that that one person that you left behind was your soulmate and there's nobody who's going to ever love you ever again, this is saying that that's not true. Okay, there are so many good people in the world. There's so much love around you. There's so much love coming into your life, and you just have to take off the blindfold and see that all of this love is out here and it exists especially for you. It's really beautiful. It's just a reminder that love exists, and your perfect love will come at a time when you're ready, when you're healed. But right now I'm seeing that you may not be completely like 100% healed, and I know it's easier said than done, but you really have to prepare for this beautiful love to come into your life. All right. So in the past here, going back to this Three of Swords, in the past, well, obviously, look at this. It looks like it hurts, right? There are some daggers through your heart, and I feel like this is something that you have had to endure in the past. But with this coming out in the reverse, it's telling me that you're learning that this is temporary. Again, talking about storms. So maybe it's storming as you watch this, it's raining out, or it was storming when you guys broke up or something, right? But I'm feeling drawn to talk about the rain. So maybe this is your message that a heartbreak like this is temporary. Okay, the rain is going to stop eventually. Your heart is going to heal eventually. All of this sadness and pain is going to stop eventually, and you have to believe that the other side of it is love. Okay, I feel like you stopped believing in love already for some of you out there, and because you have been hurt in the past. But this is something that I also said to Leo. So if you guys have a Leo placement, you might want to check that out also. But it's like if it hurts, it's not love. Okay, if it hurts, it's probably betrayal, it's an equal give and take, it's abuse, all of these ugly things. But love is never the thing that hurts. Okay, Virgo. Now in your future energy here, you have the Six of Cups in the reverse, and I feel like this is a strong energy of not really like a warning, but maybe just sort of watch out for your tendency to go back and like self-flagellate over the things that have hurt you in the past. And I feel like Virgo has this tendency sometimes of being in your head and looking at all the ways that things went wrong, sort of meditating and reliving the emotions that have brought you a lot of pain. Alright, so just be careful not to get yourself in this energy anymore because it's the past, it's over. Okay, there are new beautiful things that are waiting for you. For as long as you acknowledge that they are there. So this is a message for you to stop hurting yourself by going back to the past. I'm also seeing that if you're checking like your ex's social media, you're asking your friends about this other person, like stop doing that. Stop hurting yourself. Stop picking at your wounds, okay? Your wounds are starting to heal. So stop like poking and prodding at this wound because it's already healing. So like just keep yourself away from thoughts and behaviors that are going to trigger you is what I'm feeling here with the Six of Wands, because there's nothing about the past that you need to go back to. Nothing. Okay? Really. I feel strongly to say that there is nothing that you can expect from the past, okay? So just drop it, leave it behind. Stop self-flagellating. Stop putting yourself down, and stop like having this internal monologue of self-blame because it's not helping you. Okay, you have to accept that it's over and move on because there are beautiful things out there for you. All right, single Virgo, so these are your messages. If any of this resonated with you, please give me a like and a comment. Tell me what it's about and subscribe if you haven't yet. Thanks so much. Now, let's get into the couple spread. So, yeah. Couple spread is for those of you who are connected with another energy now. Could be that you're just talking, casually dating, in a committed relationship, married, fiancéed, engaged. I mean, oh my god, what's happening to me? So, yeah. For those of you who are connected with another energy, this is your reading. So, spirit, angels, and guides, please show me the energy. Okay. This month for the Virgos who are connected. For the Virgos who are connected, coupled, thinking of someone. What do they need to work on? What do they need to work on? What do they need to work on? Oop. What do they need to know in this connection? What do they need to know in this connection at this point in time? What do they need to know in this connection at this point? Oh, that feels like a lot. Wait lang. There. What do they need to know in this connection at this point in time? Whoa. What happened in the past? Can you show me what happened in the past? Ano ba yan? Okay. Can you tell me more about that? Oof. Can you show me the future energy? Show me. Whoa. Okay. You have the Ace of Cups. It flipped out, but didn't really come out. So, I'm not taking it. Okay. One more, please, for the future energy. Okay, this two really wanted to come out. Sige. Let me just take a sip of water. Alright, coupled Virgos. We have here the King of Wands in the middle. So this is showing me that there is a stronger masculine energy in this connection. Male or female, doesn't matter. It's just an energy. But there's somebody here who is more dominant. It could also be that you have a fire sign placement. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So if that resonates with you, there must be something in this message for you. But I feel like in the current energy or the general energy of this connection, there's somebody here who is really passionate and really a leader type kind of person, like somebody who takes the lead in this relationship, and that's good. Okay, I actually can't really tell who it is between you, so take it how it resonates. It could be the other person, so yeah. Just take it how it resonates. But the challenge here, what you need to work on, is the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So this tells me that there's a conversation here that needs to be made. you might be having trouble like bringing up some of your concerns with your partner. Let me just see what this is about. What is the Knight of Swords about, please? What is the Knight of Swords about? Oh, the Ace of Cups is coming out again. That didn't want to come out really earlier, but it's showing itself to me. Okay, so we're back. Sorry, it got cut because I got a call. But yeah, the Ace of Cups is here with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, which tells me that you might be thinking about ending this relationship. So if you are in a happy relationship, this is not your reading, okay? It feels like you might want to end this situation. And I feel like this is what you need to bring up with your partner. You have here the Three of Wands in the upright showing up in something that you need to know. So I feel like you are probably setting your sights on the future. You want to move on somewhere. It could be also that the issue here is that you need to move. You need to go somewhere for work or something. That's why you need to end this relationship. For others of you, it's just that you don't see this connection going forward. Like when you think about your life a few years from now, you don't see it with this person. And it's true, like there's no use in staying in a situation if you don't see it growing, right? And I feel like this is the issue that you are talking about. Also, this is telling me, coming out in the position of something that you need to know. It's possible that this is a situation where it is actually opening your eyes up to the possibility of a lot of different options beyond what your current reality is. So maybe the purpose of this connection here is for you to learn that you want to move to somewhere, or it's just basically like this this connection introduced you to yourself and introduced you to the things that you want to have in your life. And this may not involve the person that you're currently connected to. Like, yeah, I don't feel you seeing them in your future, and that's why you kind of you need to go your own way. Ha! Okay, I'm getting a song in my head. It's from High School Musical. uh, Gotta go my own way. How did it go? Got to move on and be who I am. You know that song? So, yeah, if you feel called to look into that song, listen and look up the lyrics, do it. Because I feel like it's relevant, okay? So, in the past here are the events that are leading up to this uh, this situation here. You have the Strength card and you have the Three of Cups in the reverse. So this is telling me that in the past you may have encountered like a third party situation. Maybe that's why you don't want to continue with this relationship anymore. Okay, yeah. It feels like you know this, or you have this information about some sort of third party situation going on, and you are looking for the strength to bring it up because it's not something that you would stand for. I feel like cheating or third party situations are a deal breaker for you, and it's like I feel like this other person probably might be the dominant one, and you are afraid to, not really afraid, but you hesitate to bring it up because it's completely valid, but also you know that your partner's not gonna like it when you bring it up. So I feel like you're being careful. But with the strength card coming out here, I feel like you do have the strength that it takes to bring it up. You have the strength that it takes to move on from the situation because it's not serving you anymore. I really feel like you're not happy. You're not happy in this connection anymore, and it's about to end, lol. Of course, everything is up to you still. Like, this is guidance. I or a bunch of cards can tell you what to do, right? But you're here for a reason, and I ask you to carefully consider these messages, alright? So, you have here the Eight of Wands in the reverse, you have the Page of Swords in the reverse, and you have a King of Pentacles in the reverse as your outcome energy here, the energy of the future. So, this is telling me that you're actually holding back, okay? The King of Pentacles, that's you, Virgo, and it's coming out in the reverse, which is telling me that it's like you're not standing in your power as the King of Pentacles. You're afraid of instability, and of course, like, who wouldn't be, right? But it's the fear of uncertainty and instability that's getting in your way of actually vocalizing yourself, or expressing yourself. You have the Page of Swords here in the reverse, and this is like literally both of these cards. Oh my gosh, the Eight of Wands in the reverse and the Page of Swords tells me that you are holding back. You don't want to talk. I mean, you want to, but you're holding back. You're hesitating. You're biting your tongue, and I feel like some sort of throat chakra blockage here because I'm starting to lose my voice. So maybe figuratively, that's what you're feeling also, like you are losing your voice in this connection, and you really need to assert yourself, but you're finding it difficult, you know. So actually, let me pull some guidance for this. What is Virgo supposed to do? Like, because I don't see you really expressing yourself, even if you so desperately need to, you so desperately want to, you're not doing it. So, what's the advice here for Virgo, please? Oh, see? You have the Empress. So, the Empress is a queen, a king, however you identify. But it is the energy of somebody who goes in the direction of growth and creativity and like fullness. Okay, I don't feel like you're experiencing the fullness of loving relationship in this connection right now, and this is just a reminder that you deserve so much better. You deserve to be treated like the Empress, or you deserve to be treated like royalty. Okay, so if there's somebody here who insists that they are royalty and you cannot be, because it's possible that you could both be like queen and king, or like royalties, and treat each other as royalty, right? But I feel like there's someone here who insists that only they be treated like royalty. But this is also reminding you that you are also royalty, and you deserve to be loved and honored. Okay, so do with it what you must, do with it what you will, okay? But I feel like if you are afraid of expressing yourself because you feel like you can't recover, the Empress is here to say that you have everything you need to support yourself. You have the divine feminine energy here that can imagine the strength of the divine feminine to give birth to an entire world of human beings. That is the kind of strength that you have to manifest into your life a kind of abundance that nobody else can. And if this person is holding you back, then you have to do what's best for you. Because you have here the King of Pentacles in the reverse, and this is showing me that maybe it's also getting in the way of how you manifest like more financial blessings into your life, this connection. Okay, so it's keeping you from work maybe, or it's keeping you from creating a new business, or maybe you're spending so much of your money in this relationship that doesn't make you happy, all of these different things. So take it how it resonates, but at the end of the day here, you're being reminded that you need to assert yourself if you're not happy. You need to get out of a situation if you don't see growth in it. Okay, the Empress is also about growth, so it's a message for you to do what it takes to chase your growth, to chase your expansion, because I feel suffocated. Like, actually, my nose is starting to clog up. So it's like, if you can't breathe in this situation, then you have to look for a way out. You have to swim out of this current. It feels like a current, and it's going to work out in your favor if you decide to honor yourself. If you decide to honor your expansion and your individual journey over the ego of this King of Wands here. The King of Wands is also about ego. So if you're afraid of hurting this person's ego, like, you're more important. So it's gonna be their own problem to deal with this situation on their end, and you don't have to think about how they're going to take it, because if you're in a relationship like this, then you must be some grown ass people. Okay, you don't have to be responsible for the feelings of this other person. All right, which is not to say that you can be disrespectful or anything, or just be an asshole to them. Not like that. But I feel like if you're afraid of hurting this other person's ego, don't be. Because if they can't take a conversation like this, then that's a problem. Okay? But yeah, just remember your own royalty, remember your own divinity, and act in the way that your inner self would. Act in the way that royalty would. Okay? So these are your messages for my coupled Virgos. If this message resonated with you, then please like the video and drop me a comment below. Tell me what this is all about. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I'd love to have you here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that the reading resonated with you, that you found some clarity with regards to your romantic relationships. And if you're single, that this resonated with you in the way that you are trying to manifest also a loving relationship in your life. If it did, please leave me a comment, let me know where you're at, which of the readings resonated with you, and if you just wanna talk it out or all of these things, please feel free to leave a comment below. In any case, if you guys need extra support or you have some clarifications or anything at all, please feel free to message me on Instagram at Arian Salazar or on Facebook at Pretty Positive. All of the links to my social media will be in the description box below. Lastly, you guys, thank you guys so much for supporting this baby channel of mine. Thank you so much for being here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you know when I update my messages on here. So yeah, this is all I have for you today. Again, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.